Hi everyone, my name's Anne-Marie. Welcome to this Christmas card making project. Now obviously it's only a couple of weeks to go to the big day, and I want to show you how to make a gorgeous Christmas easel card using lots of items from your Anna Griffin stash. Things that you might have already got, or things that might make you think, oh, I need that, or oh, I could use something else. So that's what it's all about. I do enjoy mixing lots of Anna items together, old and new. Now in this we have all, well, I was going to say all new, but actually the sentiment is from an older kit. So everything I do use I shall put in a detailed list on my blog. If I can include links to the items I will do, so please be sure to check it out. If you've got anything to say or you want to comment, please feel free. I can't reply to you on YouTube. So I'm doing my parrot impression for my new viewers, because we have new viewers every episode, which is great. So hello, new people. If you want to communicate and you want to reply, you know, contact me on Facebook or through my blog. I'm always on Facebook. I'm kind of like attached to Facebook. And Instagram. I keep forgetting to mention Instagram. Love Instagram. And I spend way too long looking at everybody else's pictures. So please feel free to find me on any of the social media platforms. Okay, housekeeping over. So we're going to make a Christmas easel card. How do we do that, Anne-Marie, I hear you say? Well, very easily. My class at Create, we made easel cards. Completely different to this. However, one of the items that we use in this project is one of the items that we used in my class, and that's the Easy Easel brackets, and I'm using the fancy easel bracket in Anna's satin cardstock. So, what we need first are our bases. Now we need 2 shadow bases and 2 fancy bases from the lace edge dies. Now I'm just going to concentrate on the flat bases to begin with, so to speak. Now I've chosen the lace edge dies because we've got the shadow effect of the die as well as the fancy die cut that we can create. So the base of the shadow die, I've used Anna's ivory cardstock. And then for the fancy lace die, I've used Anna's satin cardstock in gold. Now on one of the bases, it's got flat tape on. And I'm quite naughty, I've not prepared this entirely because there's quite a lot of the tape backs that I've left on. And normally I'm prep, and I make sure everything's fast and, you know, it just all works. So now I have to chatter on while I peel all the bases off. I think I've nearly done them. So this is one side of our easel card, and this is one of our lace die cuts. So we'll simply add in the lace fancy die cut over the shadow layer die cut. So we've got gold on ivory. Then I'm going to do exactly the same again, and I've got the ivory base and the lace at top. However, I've got 3D foam on the back of this one, and I've just used some pearl drops. Now you could use the mini pearls or little crystal gems, anything like that. And I've just added just a few around the inner section. So now I can match the 2 layers up. There we go, press it down. So I've got one that's got the shadow effect and one that's flat. So I'm just going to put the one with the shadow effect to one side for now. And I'm going to take the Easy Easel bracket die. Now you can see how it's die cut using the same cardstock as our lace layer. I've added adhesive on the back of the top fold. Now this is just flat tape adhesive. So it's double-sided tape. There we go. And I'm simply going to attach this to our layer and fold that top section over. So I'm just going to look at what I'm doing. So we're just folding that section over. So it looks a little bit like that. Okay. Now this section here has already got tape on, and this is the other little folded tab on the easel, Easy Easel bracket die. So I can take the top of the tape away, and then I can bring back the the layer with the 3D foam, and I'm going to simply marry the two on top of each other like so, edge to edge, like that, and then that's the start of our easel. So I'll turn it round so you can see the back, and that's how the mechanic works for the easel card. This is great that we can make them through different dies that we've got in our Anastash. So now what I want to do is decorate the front of the top of the easel. I'm going to start off by adding a couple of the fancy floral, fancy flourishes. I've got a little bit of tape on the base of them, and I'm simply just going to add them randomly, really. Now in my head I kind of know where I want them to go. Whether they will or not, and whether it'll work or not, I don't know. So I've just got 3 of them, and I can add the 3rd one somewhere there, I would say. Now obviously if you're going in an envelope, you're going to have to keep, you know, your floral, your flourishes to within your edges of the envelope. So this isn't going in an envelope. Next, I've taken some of the snowflakes from the favourite Christmas 3D elements. Now I'll show you some of them that I've got, and what I've done is I've got 3D foam on the back so I can build the snowflakes, and I can either use them on their own or with something else. So for this one I'm going to just add it over the top of another layer. They're all stickers. I added 3D foam on the snowflake, and you can see on the back I've actually made a cut line, so I know this snowflake is going to hang over the edge, so I can add that to the side of our card and press it down so the back of it isn't sticky. I've not cut it on very straight there, but it gives you the idea. I can just move that round like that, and so the back of it has still got the actual sticker card on, so it won't stick, but it'll stick on the actual card itself. So I have a couple of snowflakes that I want to add, like so, and the last one we can add here. There we go, add that. And then I've got a sentiment to go kind of over and under the snowflakes. I think we'll have that little bit under and the top bit over. It's all personal preference, something a little bit different. And then for the front, I've just got a little gold bow. Now I can add this in so many different places, but I'm thinking it might look good roughly about there. Now I need to create the stopper, something that's going to give our easel card the stop bit, so I can work on the inside. Now I have 2 of the snowflakes that I've already put together. I've used the 3D foam and I've used 3D foam on the bottom, and I'm simply going to marry up the edges and add the snowflake towards the bottom of the lace die cut. And then I've also got one of the favourite Christmas sentiments, and I'm going to peel the back of this away, and I'm going to add that across the top of our snowflake. This will create the stopper for our card, whether it's on the sentiment or at the back for the snowflake. So we can either have it stood up quite precise or just on an angle. It's entirely up to you. But that is our easel card. Something a little bit different and so pretty for Christmas. It's just absolute. Look at the gold shining in the light. I do love easel cards, you might have guessed. So that is our card, and I'll take some photos of it all the way around, and then you can see how the mechanic kind of section of it works with the easy easel bracket and the stopper, and it's just, you know, a great card. Definitely a mantelpiece pleaser, definitely. I do hope you've enjoyed watching. Please check out my other videos, and there's so many. I love hearing from you, so I just want to say thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.